Good afternoon. It's a gorgeous Sunday. Sitting out here enjoying the beautiful day, the sun rays and stuff on the deck. Thinking about, really looking forward to the summer when the weather will be consistently warm and can get back to that great feeling of being outside every day and really grilling. Although I think I probably will grill today. It's so nice out here. Temperature is about 60, 61 degrees. It's a perfect day for that. It's going to get cloudy a little bit later, but right now I'm just enjoying the sun, enjoying how nice and warm it is out here and peaceful. Um, it's just one of those days that you become very appreciative of everything that you do have, and being healthy, being safe, and that my family also is healthy and safe. So I'm really appreciative of that today. Really thinking about how the next couple of months are going to be looking, things that we have going on, and again, just never forgetting to be thankful for what I do have. uh, I hope your day's going well. I hope that you have set some really nice goals for yourself this week. I have. I mean, I just came back from a walk. So again, just relaxing, trying to get those things in, the necessary things that I need to do every day, like physical activity, taking advantage of the outside when it's a beautiful day, because nothing beats being outside, and even right now, like feeling this delightful cool breeze. It's just absolutely gorgeous. But just taking the times to do the things that I know that I need to do, staying in practice, staying in habit, and that's kind of how I spend my Sunday, thinking about what I'm going to do for the week and what my plans are, my activity levels, keeping them consistent and always adding something new. So last week I added some more calisthenics. I started doing squats, just at random, just getting up after working, sitting for a couple of hours. I have a job where I sit down, and since I'm working from home, I tend to sit for longer than the 2 hour length of time I'd be sitting when I'm in the office. So I tend to get kind of stiff. So making that effort to get up and do something, move my body some kind of way, going out for a quick walk, whatever. But this week, I think I'm going to do some weight training. I have some dumbbells and things like that. I prefer to use machines. I have a membership to a gym. I can't even go right now. So that's kind of disappointing, because that's kind of what I was focused on doing, that I was going to go to the gym and do that workout 3 days a week, either 3 mornings or 3 afternoons after work. But because I physically can't go to a gym right now, the machines that I like to use, I can't use because I don't have them at home. So what I'm going to do is use the free weights. I have resistance bands. I can do that. Again, it's just doing something different. So I'm going to work my upper body more, because I think that that's more lacking. I mean, the walking and the squatting that I do leg lifts and things like that. So I think I'm doing pretty good with my lower body, but my upper body's a little weaker. So I'm going to work on that this week. That's going to be my goal for this week, physical activity wise. I also like to plan what I'm going to do to improve myself. So it's always the personal development. What can I do this week that I didn't do last week? What's something that would mean a lot to me? I think I've done a pretty good job of being in integrity with the things that I say I'm going to do, which is actually, that's significant, because there was a time when I wasn't, especially being overweight, really not fit at all. There were a lot of things that I would say I was going to do and I never did, because I just didn't feel up to doing it. That was always my excuse, like I don't feel up to it, or it just hurts. Now I don't have the physical pain anymore, which is a blessing, but there are more things that I can commit to doing that's on the personal development side. So like I haven't been reading books recently. Oh, something just flew on me. I haven't been reading books recently, and I do have Audible, and I love the Audible app because I can listen to them while I sleep. So I'm gonna start resuming that. I have like all of these credits. Actually, it's about 6 credits, so that's 6 months of new material that I didn't download. I listen to the things that I have on file, so I actually have different Audible books that are already in my collection. They're in my library, so I do listen to them from time to time. But I'm gonna go after more of them and start listening to that and putting that in my mental process, especially going to bed at night and sleeping at night. Like I listen to a lot of meditation, and I was listening to a lot of anxiety audible books because they help that with that calming effect, like the things that you worry about and your mind races and you think about a whole lot of things throughout the day. It helps to quiet my mind to just focus on my breathing and thinking about what's causing the anxiety. So I have some ebooks that I was listening to, some Audible books. So I'm gonna start downloading some more. That's one thing I'm gonna do. I'm gonna look through the list, and since I have the credits, I can get several of them and just listen to them and kind of help me get myself more focused on other personal goals that I have, financial goals and different things like that. I mean, with staying healthy and staying on track, it's like it's so easy in this time because you're home to fall back into old habits. And I have, eaten some things that I shouldn't have eaten because they're in the house. But I'm not beating myself up over it, and I don't indulge in it, all the time. But I have, made some choices that weren't the best choices. So I want to work on that as well. It's like if I stay in that attitude of, always moving ahead and always moving forward, I think that does me very well to keep myself mentally prepared and mentally focused on what I need to do. I weighed myself this morning, and I actually had lost 2 pounds since last week. So that's a good thing. I'm still staying in that pattern. I'm losing about 2 pounds a week. Again, that's fine for me. I just want to be at a point now. I'm not quite where I was, where my goal was when I kind of planned it out. I planned it out in December, actually. I had surgery December 23rd, and I kind of put like a plan in place of where I wanted to be weight-wise. And for each milestone that I created for myself, which I will be sharing, I have, wow, I just saw something else fly out here. I don't know what that was. It's like a bumblebee or a wasp. I don't know what it is, but anyway, it's over there now. I'm not worried. But yeah, I created what to expect from weight loss surgery, and it's a guide to the approach that you need to have when you're preparing for weight loss surgery. It's not just as simple as getting the approval from the doctor and getting the approval from your insurance. There's a whole lot of mental preparedness that you have to have because you're going to be changing how you eat, and you're going to be changing your behaviors and your attitude towards food. And if you are not prepared for that in the right way, if you don't prepare yourself for what you are about to go through, it's going to be that much harder for you to stay with it and understand the different changes that you're going to be going through, So I went through a whole lot of changes, but I did a lot of preparation. My weight loss journey didn't just start a year ago. It actually started 10 years ago when I first started thinking about having weight loss surgery. I just knew I wasn't ready, nor did I fully understand everything that I needed to do. And I didn't take those things seriously because 10 years ago, I didn't have all of the health problems that I ended up having and running into last year and a half. So, things got real serious for me. But you don't have to wait till it gets that serious for you. But there's a lot of preparation that you need to do, and a lot of education that you have to get around it. And it's not just what your doctors are going to tell you. I mean, the doctors will tell you things that you need to know to help you, but at the same time, they're not the person that's going through it. They know what's typical and they know what other patients have experienced, but that doesn't change what you have to go through in your head to really wrap yourself around the fact that you're opting in to have this elective surgery that is serious, and it's going to forever change, you know, how your body handles food and processes food. If you, especially if you have the gastric bypass operation as opposed to the sleeve, which I had the bypass. But there were a lot of things that I had to know about my body, how it worked. There's still little things flying around here. Sorry. So there was a lot that I had to learn about my body, and a lot that I had to understand about existing conditions that I had, and how that would be affected. So I will be sharing that and actually having that as a product that I offer to people, because I think that's what's important when you do decide to go through with weight loss surgery. It's a serious commitment to yourself, but it's a good thing, and it's not something that you should be afraid of, but it's something that you should be prepared for, definitely. So it's so nice out here. I just really appreciate it. I'm not going to keep you. I just wanted to take some time to talk today and just kind of, you know, set my week right. And I hope that you are too, taking some quiet time to just think through the things that you want to do for the week, things that you want to accomplish. And, you know, hopefully those things will be what you do accomplish. If you put it out there and if you declare it, then it does happen for you. You have to commit to that. So whatever you commit yourself to doing and you verbally say it, it's going to happen for you. Trust me, it'll happen for you. So I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. I will be doing the same, and I will talk to you soon. Bye-bye.